Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Chloe, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Chloe's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Chloe has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, Chloe is sitting very nicely on Fred's left, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Chloe take off doing that now, and the command you're going to use is Chloe heel. But Chloe has been trained to walk very nicely on your left-hand side at your pace, whether you're walking at a faster pace or a slower pace. She should not be lagging behind on that leash, nor should she be lunging ahead and trying to pull on that leash. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is an automatic sit, which you just saw occur right there. Anytime that you're out walking with Chloe and you stop, she should automatically sit nicely right there at your left heel position. I'll show you another example. There you go. Now the next command they're going to demonstrate is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm an inch or so in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay. Now when you're practicing the long sit stay at home, you're going to start at about a 1-minute time increment and slowly increase your time up to 3 minutes. This is a great command to incorporate into your everyday activities to help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Fred returns back, he walks all the way around and behind as an added distraction. She remains seated throughout the entire time. Fabulous job. And they're going to run through their heel sit and stay again. Now when Chloe first comes home, you want to make sure that you're practicing your commands both indoors and outdoors. But you want to pick an area with no distractions at first. And again, you'll slowly increase your distractions over time.
Stay.
So they demonstrate the sit stay for you again. Now this time they'll demonstrate the recall or the come command. Call Chloe in using her name. She should come into you and sit nicely. And she returns to heel position by heeling around the back of you, returning to your left hand side, sitting nicely, waiting for her next command, and they'll go ahead and demonstrate that recall command again. Leave her in a sit stay out to the end of the leash, call her name in. She should come in and sit nicely. Back to heel position by heeling around the back of you. Back to your left hand side. Good job. You want to make sure that when you're working with Chloe, you use lots of motivation, praise, and positive reinforcement to keep her going throughout her commands. And the next command they're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. Going to use the open flat of your left palm, straight down towards the ground this time, and the one-word command to down. And when you're practicing the long down stay at home, you want to start at about 3 minutes and slowly increase your time up to 5 minutes. Again, another great command to build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time, so make sure you're incorporating it into your everyday activities and schedule. Fred's going to go ahead and return back. Great job. We want to remind you that you should be practicing all of your commands throughout the day, but you also want to make sure that you're setting aside about a 10 to 15 minute time slot to run through your obedience commands in a formal training session such as this video here. It's a great mental exercise for the dogs. It keeps them fresh and on top of their commands. They're going to demonstrate that come command from the down position. The more you practice her commands with her, the quicker she'll pick up on doing them by herself with no corrections. Now this last command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a distance. Leave Chloe in a sit stay and walk out to the end of the leash, and from the end of the leash give the down command with your right hand. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Chloe has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Chloe, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.